Hello darlings, welcome to Tammy and Tiara's. How have you all been? My beautiful people out there that comment to me all the time. I'm so lucky to have you. It makes me so happy to read the comments, it really does. Thank you so much to all of you. I've had a week where it's just been, everything's been upside down. Today's Sunday and I'm trying to finish this video ready for going out tomorrow. And it's just been such a week, I don't know where to start, but I'll start at the beginning of the week where Bert was doing his room, finishing it off, and he got that all done and he's so happy, and the shelf's up and everything's done and it's wonderful, so that's really, really good. And then he started on the bathroom, which wasn't an easy job at all. The ceiling hadn't been primed before properly, and therefore it needed to be going right back to the plaster, and a very expensive process. A little girl, Sage Lilyman, has just been updating her bathroom. She's a YouTuber and she knows all about the dramas of bathrooms and what can happen when you start working in a bathroom. It's just been a nightmare. So 2 days with no shower, I mean, it has just been an absolute nightmare. Not to mention the dust through the entire house and the mess. Even though Bert put down sheets and did everything he could, there's still that fine particle dust that gets around. So Lucy and I have had a very stressful time, because if I'm stressed, she's stressed. My hubby is the best handyman ever. So much he can do. Wonders never cease to amaze me. How are you feeling, darling?
Oh, a bit sore in the kneecaps.
A bit sore in the kneecaps.
Yeah.
And this is the final coat. You thought this would be a big job, but I don't think you realised how big.
Oh, time kitchen.
Well done, darling. I'm just about to head off, and look at Bert. He's cleaning the bathroom up, ready for me to clean it. Isn't he doing the best? There's little bits of paint here and there, but he'll get them off. Look, you can see that the ceiling is 40 years old, but it's okay.
It's been patched a few times.
And it's been patched, but it's okay. Now, I got my beautiful pillow, my Millie pillow. I absolutely love it. Both sides is Millie and it looks exactly like my Millie. So I do cuddle her quite a lot. I miss her terribly. And the biggest problem Bert and I have at the moment is that Lucy is Bert's dog and they can only have one owner, as we know. But I do tend to take over and I have to step back, and I'm really, really, really missing not having my own dog. I love Lucy, but she is so Bert's dog. She goes and snuggles with him of a night, and you know, she listens to his commands. She listens to mine too, but I mean, I have to step back. She is Bert's dog. Meanwhile, she's great company here and I'm very lucky to have her. So anyway, and then the end of the week, we caught up with Al, which was wonderful. We went out to see Alan out in Crestwick. I love to go and see my brother-in-law, and we haven't been out there for, I don't remember the last time, months and months ago. Anyway, so we went out to see him, and we took Lucy with us, and we popped Lucy out the back in the enclosed area that Al has, and we had a lovely cuppa, and it was just so nice. We're just chatting away about old times, nothing in particular, you know, solving the problems of the world, us three gurus, and discussing everything from the world war over there, what's going on over there overseas, to what's going on with car racing here in Australia, discussing everything. So that's all right. And then Alan gets a phone call from David saying, Dad, hi mate, there's a dog running around, is that Auntie Tam's? And he says, yes, that's Auntie Tam's. And I go, yes, hi Dave, yes, we're out here at the moment visiting Dad and all is well. And that was okay, I wasn't worried because Lucy was contained, and that was really well. So the little girl down the driveway that was picking up the eggs, she actually had let David know that she'd seen a little dog run around behind the house. And that's when I went down and spoke to her and I said, oh, where did you see the little dog, darling? Because she's enclosed out the back. And she goes, oh, no, she's not. She ran around the back of the house and was right over there. Now, Al lives on 5 acres, darling. 5 acres of a bush land Al lives on. So Lucy was out. She got out. She escaped. For 2 hours, we had no Lucy. I searched the whole borders of the property, you know, and 5 acres, walked around the edge, did the same with Al, did the same with Bert. Alan drove, Bert drove, they went, they looked, they did everything. I put her in the Crestwick Facebook page, you know, lost little puppy dog, talked to people in the cemetery. I did everything I could do to try and find Lucy. And then we're driving along the back roads and we see this lovely couple and we pull over and we mention it to them. And it had been a bit down the track by this and I was quite upset. It was probably an hour and a half after we'd lost her and I was getting upset and I'd been praying to God, please God, if I find Lucy, I will read my Bible every single day. Please God, please God, don't take Lucy after we've just lost Millie. And thinking, what a horrible way for Lucy to go if she was lost in that bush out there. She could be bitten by a snake, a spider, eaten by dogs, grabbed by a hawk. It's bush. She's a city dog. It's the country. Anyway, so plus it was hot. It was 35 degrees. She hadn't had a drink of water. It was just terrible. Anyway, this car pulled in and anyway, I did my prayers and everything. And he pulled in, had antenna written on the side. It was a black car. And I just pulled up next to him and I said out the driver's window, have you seen a little puppy dog by any chance? And he's running up the road or anywhere. He said, yes, I have. A little one, a black and white one out there on the highway. Oh my gosh, I burst into tears. Bert got in his van. He took Bert to where Lucy was. And there she was, running up the middle of the road towards Castlemaine. And that's where she was. So she nearly turned her inside out when she seen Bert and when she seen me. And I profusely thanked the driver for noticing. Thank God for looking after her because she could have got hit by a car, a truck, a kangaroo could have eaten her. Oh, for goodness sake. It was just awful, just the thought of what could happen to her. And we got her back after 2 hours. And this to me is a miracle. And I think miracles definitely exist. It's the second time that God has really come into my life and showed me something and helped me with something. The first time scared the life out of me, and I won't go into details now, but this time it really does show that there is God out there, whether it's the universe, whether it's Buddha, whether it's a man sitting in the clouds. There is somebody out there of a higher power that looks after us, and we definitely had a guardian angel that day. Lucy, definitely, because honestly, the only thing that kept me feeling like she'll be okay was the fact that she had her collar on, and that has her name and my phone number on it. And I thought, well, look, she's got the collar. If they find her, she's microchipped, you know, we will get her back. But this lovely people in Crestwick, she contacted me, she took my phone number and she rang me and said, did you get Lucy back? And I said, would you believe we did? And I sent her a photo of me and Lucy. I'll put these photos on later. And I sent her a photo of Lucy and I. And I said, we did. And she said, well, I sent out to my prayer group immediately that we had lost a little dog out here. And they all started praying. And the power of prayer. Don't ever underestimate the power of prayer. It really does work. So this week has been such a upside down week. I haven't known where I am all week. The house has been untidy all week, still very untidy, and I need to clean up. And then yesterday we went back out to Crestwick and I said to Bert, Lucy is not coming. I don't want to have the stress of her getting out, because why I'd gone out to Crestwick was I wanted to clean the headstones of the graves out there of our beloved family members that have gone long ago. And I wanted to give them all a clean, and I wanted to clean Alan's family's graves as well, because he can't get down and do it. And I thought, well, I'll just whiz over those while I'm there. But of course I couldn't do that with what had happened with Lucy. It was impossible to get my mind thinking on anything else. So we went back out and we stopped at Coles on the way and we grabbed Alan some chicken sausage and took out for him. and met him at the cemetery. I did the grave heads. I got all of the lichen off, or whatever it is. And the Crestwick cemetery is so beautiful and peaceful. All cemeteries are. I find a real peace in a cemetery. And it was so lovely to spend that time there doing that. Didn't have much luck filming, I'm afraid, because it was so windy to blow a dog off a chain or blow Lucy down the road. But Bert looked after her, played with the ball with her, and kept her on the lead and really kept an eye on her. So that was very good. Got some nice footage that I thought you might enjoy. But these are my great uncles and my grandfather and my grandmother on my father's side, their graves. And with Alan and Debbie, my sister's husband's family, it's his mum and dad, her mother-in-law and father-in-law, and his aunties, and his grandparents' grave, plus his brother's graves. So it's just a real family plot out there, and I'm pretty sure it's where Bert and I will end up. So that's how the week's been, darlings. It's just been so busy and so hectic, and Lucy's been giving me lots of love and everything. But like I say, it's causing a bit of conflict between Bert and I, because she is his dog, and he reminds me she's my dog and will throw the lead down if I try to give her a command, and that. So I've got to tread very carefully. But you know, it's very hard because she loves me too, and we do share her, and I know she's Bert's dog, but she loves me too, so we're very lucky to have her. So that's been my week, and I'm absolutely exhausted. I had to wear my crystal crown today, and I've been getting strength from my rocks. So I don't know why I feel stronger when I hold a rock in my hand. I don't know why, but maybe it's the connection to the earth. Do you ever do that? Do you ever hold rocks and feel the coldness and think about how long ago they were made and how they became an amethyst? You know, like, how does that rock know to be an amethyst? It's just so beautiful. Looking at it, they're probably dusty because of everything. I haven't washed them yet. So that's another job for this week. Yes, so that's been my week, darlings, and I hope that you've had a good week wherever you are in the world, and that you've been looking after yourselves and keeping a little bit of time every day for you. I'm going to be doing Bible reading every day a little bit, and I've got three really nice Bibles: a study Bible that was Mum's, a Bible that is my Bible, and a Bible that was my wedding Bible. But I've just brought online a children's Bible because I find it so hard to understand everything. So I'm just going to read a children's Bible and look at the pretty pictures and get the gist of it all like that, and read the Psalms. So, darlings, believe in miracles because they happen. The fact that a miracle that we got Lucy back is a miracle. I'll just pick her up now. Pop over there for a minute. Millie still sits on her couch every day, don't you, darling? And the fact that we got Lucy back was a pure miracle. So thank you, God. Thank you, universe. And thank you to all my beautiful people who will understand how sad I've been with having thought that I've also lost Lucy and such an upsetting week, and feel totally burnt out. So this video won't have a lot of editing. It'll be pretty raw, and I hope that you enjoy it. Leave me a comment and let me know how your week's been going. I haven't got my post office box done. It's just haven't had a chance to think about it between keeping Bert up with drinks because it was hot when he was doing his room. And you know what it's like. Whenever guys have got to do things, you have to keep them motivated, make sure the food's there, make sure the drink's there. Where's this? Where's that? I mean, I know because my Simone's renovating at the moment, and she and Zach are like a team. They're just, you know, right on top of it all. So Bert's gone for a bike ride, and I'm enjoying the quiet, and I'm going to put my music on, and I'm going to do some cleaning up. And I hope you have a lovely week. Next week I might have a bit more life in me, but today I feel totally burnt out from all the worry from Lucy, and I just had to get on here and say thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you to everybody that was so kind to me when I was so upset trying to find Lucy, to these two lovely little children that were looking for her too. And thank you, God, for giving me Lucy back, because we really, really, really thought we'd lost her. She did lose a canine tooth. she had it hanging out her mouth, so she'd bitten through something, and she had black marks on her legs from where she's got through fences or something. So I gave her a bath yesterday and massaged her and did all of that. And yeah, she has her collar on all the time now, apart from when she goes to sleep of a night. So anyway, darlings, lots and lots of love from beautiful Ballarat. There's lots of footage on here if you want to make yourself a cuppa and enjoy the Crestwick Cemetery, and some photos of Lucy, and I just send all the love in the world to you all, and thank you so much. Please stay happy wherever you are. Remember to take your medication. It really does keep us on an even keel, and lots of love. Bye for now. See you next week. What can you hear, darling? The clock's ticking. Is it the clocks? I think it's the clocks you hear. We're going to take it easy today, Lucy. We're going to take it easy. We're going to edit the video, and we're going to get the video ready to upload for tomorrow. And we're just going to have an easy day today. Lots of cuddles. Okay? Hello, darlings. I'm out at the Crestwick Cemetery. My job today is to clean my great uncle's grave. Now, what's happened is that the moss and everything's grown on it, so it just needs to have a little bit of love after all these years, and I'm the one that's going to do it. So here we are. I've got the hat on. It's windy. I can't put the tiara on right now, but it's windy, and it's 24 degrees, beautiful day, and a perfect day for doing it. So we've got Lucy out here, who is loving the area to run around. I'm going to get all my things together and start cleaning it down. You stay right away, Lucy. It's 80 kilometres all the way out here, Al.
Alright.
80 k's.
80.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you've done. No, that's what it's been. Oh, the other, yeah. Yeah, you'll let do 100 over the top, so.
I love the way she holds it in her paws. Hello, Miss. Meanwhile, Lucy.